Yeah, Bob and Kelly. So what the board was talking about was they were making sure that they had language in their rules that says that school districts need to submit to them a plan of assurances of what their steps are going to take when they reopen. And it was during that discussion that board member brought up those concerns.
As many Utah schools reopen, at least part way this fall, one state Board of Education member says she's hearing teachers don't feel safe with the proposed plans.
These plans do not meet any of the CDC recommendations. They are putting our teachers at terrible risk.
The board met virtually for hours Thursday, in part to go over language mandating that school districts fill out and submit to them a school reopening requirements plan. Board member Janet Cannon says she agrees with teachers that these plans aren't safe.
Teachers are telling me they are writing their wills because they are so fearful of going back and being attacked by this virus.
Nearly 100 people backed up those concerns, rallying at the state capitol Thursday morning with the Safe Utah Schools group.
We want to be in school, but we want to be in school safely. I think that's 100% of the teachers, and we just don't feel like we're safe yet, and that's what we're hoping will change.
Teacher Wendy Moss says they have questions. How will schools maintain safe social distancing? What about ventilation? And what happens when a teacher gets sick and has to quarantine at home?
I love my job and I love my students, and I don't want them to get COVID in my classroom.
They're describing to me, what do I tell my students in my classroom when one of their classmates dies or when their teacher dies? People are very frightened.
The rest of the education board explained ultimately these reopening plans are up to each school district board. They're just here to make sure districts have these plans in the first place.
So really, we're just assuring that they have done their work at the local level.
The board did approve that language to their rules that basically just says that the districts have to submit some sort of plan. They also made changes to the attendance rule that gives a little bit more flexibility to districts during COVID-19. Live in Salt Lake City, Lauren Steinbrecher, Fox 13 News, Utah.